What up, everybody? It's the Chakra Doctor. Put your money where your mouth is. June 11th, 2022, Houston, Texas. All-day healing event from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Private sessions, group sessions, positive food, positive music, positive people. The link is in the description of this video, and you can call the number in the flyer for more information.
You won't put down. Grab the House of Lazenberry series by author Daniel Webb. Since his controversial interview at the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, the books can't stay on the shelf. Grab the series, The House of Lazenberry, The House of Lazenberry 1970H, and The House of Lazenberry, A Time to Heal. Link in the description box.
If you don't mind, and talk about one of your cast members. You said that she was like your aunt, and that's Vivica A Fox. Now she obviously, or I don't know if you heard, got into a little bit of controversy last week because of the passing of Kevin Samuels. I don't know if you heard about Kevin Samuels. No, Kevin Samuels, YouTuber, definitely very polarizing gentleman, speaking on relationships and things like that. Vivica A Fox had some things to say about him that people did not like. What is your thoughts on that, if you don't mind me asking?
What she say? So I obviously know about Kevin Samuels passing. What did Viv? Y'all give me maybe Cliff notes. Like what did Viv say?
I don't know if you have it recorded.
He really was. I didn't find anything about him to be healing. He insulted African American women on a consistent basis. One of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable. To me, it was a shock jock. And, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So, the fact that he killed over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we
don't know if you have it recorded anywhere. She basically said it was karma. That he said a lot of things disrespecting black women, and that sometimes karma smacks you in the face kind of hard. So little insensitive. We talked about it on the platform. We didn't agree with what she said, but we don't know that woman like that. We don't know her to sit back and judge or anything based off of that take. We didn't agree with it. But if you didn't hear it, then it's all right not to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, I can give her just I believe y'all solid dude. I believe that that's the gist, kind of right of what it was. I think Vivica keeps it real. Like Vivica she don't pull no punches, and her opinion is what they would say, no chaser. Like she's pretty straight shooter. I do want to actually speak though, because the overall theme of what you're saying, I've seen a lot of people speak on Kevin Samuels' death. Like a lot of people speak in ways almost like celebrating it.
Yeah.
It's, and I'll say this, man. You cannot agree with a person. You can even say that there was a lot of problematic stuff that person said and this, that. For me, where I draw the line is celebrating anybody's death, just on a human level. On a human level, that's something that I can't do, because it's so funny, right? The same karma that some people are attaching to that, do they not think that works with them speaking in like a celebratory way on someone's death too?
Talk about it.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so it's weird how that karma thing seems to have a limit, right? But if you believe in karma, that should work like in all aspects, right?
Facts.
So for me, the thing that I've been seeing is I have no problem with anybody taking issue or saying, hey, you know what, I feel like this dude's message was problematic, feel like it was toxic, feel like it was divisive with black men and black women. Cool. But I think about it on a human level, like I think his son, that man's mama is grieving, his passing, and I mean, short of like being like a dictator, I just can't, as a human, it's difficult for me to celebrate anybody's death. I just, that's kind of what, where I'm at with that, man. So, and obviously not speaking, like you say, speaking specifically about what Viv said, I'll hit her up. I would love to know specifically what she said. And I'll say this too. And it's funny because therapy has helped me with this, man. I've learned about empathy and kind of being able to see it from both sides in certain aspects. So I understand Black women in particular who had real issues with Kevin Samuels, right? I get that. I get it. Because, and let me make sure I say this, I'm all about accountability, keeping it real. That's what because I didn't follow him too much. I've seen a few videos that went viral, but I'll be honest, I didn't follow him enough to really form a solid opinion on the man and what his platform was about. The videos I saw, they were spicy. They were spicy, and and there's a fine line between accountability and then just straight up trashing somebody. I feel just straight up you can hold people accountable. I think that's a great message to put, men and women, by the way. But at the moment of I think insults and I could say to y'all, right? Hey man, I think that old girl should lower her expectations a bit, without saying, girl, you a tool. What you talking right. You know what I mean? I'm more of a tactful, constructive criticism guy. So that's kind of where I'm at with that.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, great thoughts. Talk about